Hello everybody and welcome back. Today's update is more or less just a live demo because I've been able to finish off a number of things, and I'm going to start right into it by starting the little machine and making sure that we've got focus. And I've been able to do a lot of things that I wanted to do, and I've been able to verify that other things are working, and let's dive right into it. So first of all, you'll see that the RTC is working, and it's working pretty good. It's not the best RTC, but well, it's part of the system, so let's just accept it the way it is. Right. Starting out, we do have a working editor, so if I do the standard thing, which is 10 print hello YouTube 20 go to 10, I can then do the list, and it lists what I just wrote. I can do 20 without anything, and I can do the list again, and the line 20 is gone. So the editor is working pretty well. Let's put that back there. And if I run it, what? It will just scroll down and say hello YouTube. Control C stops it, which is pretty neat. Now, I can now do something like save hello.bas, and it will save it. I can list it again and it's still there, and I can still run it, and that's fine. Next I'm just going to type new. And if we type list, it's gone. And well, nobody's surprised about that one. Now we can do a load hello.bas, and I hope this is working. And it'll say loading hello.bas. It will then do the indexing to get the line numbers right for the editor, and I can do a list. And we've got our hello YouTube back. I can also load a food.bas, for example, do list, and we'll have save me. I can run that, and it says save me. It's all pretty simple, but it's working, and that was where I wanted to get. Now, let's say I'm an evil wrongdoer and I remove the SD card. So now the SD card is gone, and I'll try to load hello.bas, and you'll get a nice error message explaining that that's not going to happen. So we reinsert the SD card, and since this SD card reader doesn't have a SD card present switch, the next load will fail too. Load hello.bas. No, it doesn't work. So what we need to do is the same thing that we need to do on all SD cards. We first need to load the root file system so I can find files. So we do a load /. It'll say ready. Then we do a load hello.bas. And it's a miracle. It's there. This took an immense amount of time because there's actually a small file system server on the small TNZ that has a remote procedure interface towards the larger TNZ, which is doing a lot of calls towards that and transferring data. And since moving to COBS the last time, data transmission has improved quite a lot. and I can go with bigger chunks, I can go at higher speeds, and everything is just working very, very nice. Also, I fixed all the other things that weren't completed last time, so everything is now using the new technology, and I can use the SD card for whatever I want. I can load stuff, I can save stuff, and I can even edit it on my PC and transfer it onto the SD card and load it from there, which is really useful. Now, that's about it for this demo. It doesn't look like much, but it's been a lot of work, and it's almost usable now. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the functional parameters of the muzzle scripting language, and I'm going to make sure that I have all the calls that I need, and I'm going to make it more feature complete. After that, I'm going to update the version number, and I'm going to sync this up to GitHub again. So I suppose that maybe starting Monday, this code will be on GitHub. And after that, I think it's pretty much feature complete, so other people can start looking at it and working on it, because the hardware is working. The software is working too. There's a lot of features that already work. I want to get to a point where I can have a small demo or a small game that uses the joystick ports, which is something that I haven't put a lot of time in, but I suppose they're just going to work. I tested the I/O on those ports, and I could read it, and I could set levels on that. So I can either have a Commodore 64 style keyboard or a Matrix type keyboard or joystick on there, and that is just going to work. I did the changes to be able to read all the pins on the Nano from BASIC, so you can use the 25-pin printer port to connect data lines onto it and read or program them from the main Teensy through BASIC. All of that is working. And yeah, a big step forward, and loads of nice features and a lot of usability, because you can just turn it on, use it a bit, save your work, and restart it and load it back up, and it will just continue running. You can edit your files away from the small home computer. It all seems very, very solid right now. There's not a lot of checks in there. It is pretty much prototype code, but it's pretty rugged, and I'm kind of happy with it. I bumped into a problem with the Teensy that I can't quite explain. There appears to be a problem with the alignment of the heap or the stack at times, and there appears to be some kind of problem where I have to reduce the size of the basic line number buffer, so the system doesn't crash when I run basic code, which is kind of weird. The only thing that I can guess is that if the alignment of that is not correct, and I'm doing updates in there, it could be that this causes an unaligned access, and that does something strange to the machine. Sometimes the video is gone and the Teensy seems to be running fine. At other times it just seems to be completely crashed. I have to dig into that. It appears to be an issue or a feature of the architecture, and there must probably be a way to get past that. I've read that there are several different regions of memory on here, and these different regions of memory have different alignments that have to be kept, and that you can't have a continuous piece of memory across the both of them, which would be kind of odd. But I think a lot of reading is in order, and that is what I'm starting to do now. I've not gotten any further with the Wi-Fi. I will be looking into that now that the SD card handling is done, and it appears to work well. And it would be cool if you could use this from some sort of basic program, like as a telnet client, or maybe for a small TCP/IP based BBS system. That would be totally cool. And I think I'm going to try to figure out how to make something like that. Yeah, that's it for now. And yeah, if you have any good ideas for what I could do, I've taken a look at some of the existing games that are out there. The muzzle language does not have all the features that I need to run Apple II basic programs, but I think most of that could be made to work. And I will start looking into some of that pretty soon. Yeah, that's it for me for today. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good night.